Welcome Grab Shiny, my name is John, this is Higher or Lower. So Higher and Lower, the way it works is, I think uses Google search, and on the left we have one thing that is the Zika virus, which has 4,090,000 searches per month. And on the right we have Eminem. We have to decide whether it's higher or lower. It's a pretty simple concept. Now I would think that Eminem would have higher searches, but upon looking, Zika apparently has a shit ton of searches, so I'm gonna say lower. Eminem's not as big as he used to be. Yeah, okay, I got it. So, and then now I got Eminem on my left. See, okay, so right here, Clash of Clans is extremely popular. But how popular is it? I'm gonna say higher. I'm gonna take the risk. Wow, holy fuck. Do you play Clash of Clans? If you play Clash of Clans, put in the comments you play Clash of Clans. I've never played Clash of Clans. I don't play a lot of mobile games. Alcohol's Anonymous, it has to be lower. There's no way it's that high. That was still pretty high. Forrest Gump, I would say Forrest Gump would be higher a long time ago, but it's not higher right now. You know what's sad? I've never seen Forrest Gump ever. And I know there's some people out there that are probably going to be watching there like, it comes on TV all the time, John. But I'm going to say lower. Yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, maybe, oh my god, that is the fucking worst picture I've ever seen in my life. That is so terrifying. That is not what people do when they have insomnia. I mean, maybe they do. I don't want to judge everyone, but when I can't fall asleep, I don't like lay with my eyes open like freaked out like that. I just am irritated that I can't fall asleep. It's like an annoying feeling. That's how I felt last night actually. I couldn't fall asleep. Insomnia, I'm actually going to say higher. Wow, it was the same amount, but I guess it worked either, no matter what I picked. Antidepressants. Okay, so these are kind of similar subjects. People with insomnia often have depression, but if you have depression, you don't necessarily have insomnia. And also, antidepressants can fall into drug user type things. People looking it up to try to figure out where they can get them. So I'm going to say antidepressants are actually higher than insomnia. Does that sound right to you? Let's go for it. Damn. Okay, only got a 5. We'll try again. Pensions or R. Kelly? Well, I mean, R. Kelly is a celebrity, so... And most people aren't thinking about their pension. And if they are, they're older and maybe not internet savvy. That's rude. That's very rude. I can't just assume that about old people. Higher. But you know what? I was right. R. Kelly's the one that was in the closet, right? Nick, you let me know. Nick would know. Nick knows R. Kelly really well. He is a fan. We learned that when we played You Don't Know Jack. Luxury hotels. Now, I like to think R. Kelly searched more, but people always need hotels. So I'm gonna say higher. Well, you know what? Fuck me, I guess. Scored 1. We're gonna try again. David Beckham or Mansoor? This is a weird question because, you know, see, you would assume that like David Beckham, popular soccer player or football player, and that's obviously searched more than person looking for a massage. That's clear. However, I am aware that this word is a common word used in relation to pornography. So I still think David Beckham is higher, but I think this is going to be much higher than you expect. You know what? I was wrong. Maybe I'm the fucked up one. Maybe there's something wrong with me. Doctors Without Borders, that's higher. Doctors Without Borders is a charity thing. That's not as high as it should be, but Germany. Do people look up the word Germany more? Yeah, probably. Yes, 1 million searches. Okay. Anna Kournikova. I know her name. Clearly she plays tennis, but I don't know exactly who she is. Is she even like a thing anymore? Is she popular anymore? Like, part of me, like, if this was any other Google game, I would look it up. I would look it up on Google and figure out who they were. But that would defeat the entire purpose because I would see how many searches pop up. Or I would at least know like how many pages pop up and which one's more likely to be more popular. I'm going to say she's lower. Ooh, got him. Jimmy Carter, the former president from Georgia. You know, okay, so I'm from Georgia, and I'm also aware that Jimmy Carter is supposed to be like one of the worst presidents ever. What are we doing, Georgia? It's okay. I don't live there anymore. I'm going to say he's lower, because, I mean, he hasn't been president for a while. I mean, that was pretty close, but Max factor. I don't know much about makeup. What is this exactly? That's the question. It kind of looks like there's lipstick on one side, but it says eye effect, which makes me think it's some type of shadow, which makes me think it's lower because I don't even know what it is. I'm sure there are people out there that wear it that know what it is, but I do not. Okay, that was a lot higher than I expected it to be. Schizophrenia. Schizophrenia has to be higher because everyone wants to know if they're jumping into those stages. Everyone is concerned that a mood swing is schizophrenia. And that's not to say that you're necessarily wrong, but everyone wants to know, are they on the path to schizophrenia? So I'm going to say higher. Yeah, a lot of people get worried about stuff like that. Budvar. Budvar? I'm assuming that's a type of alcohol, but since I don't know about it, I will assume it's Budweiser. Is it a type of Budweiser? I'm going to say lower. I don't drink. I don't really know. So whatever else, Nikola Tesla, he has to be higher because this is so low. I believe he's the guy who discovered electricity. Technically, I mean, I think we commonly think that's Benjamin Franklin, but I think there's like some argument if it was him or not. Or maybe I'm misremembering him with something that happened with Alexander Graham Bell. Man, I really don't remember, guys. Let me know in the comments every single thing you know about Nikola Tesla. Every single thing. Higher. I want paragraphs. An essay. Due by tomorrow. Singapore. You know, Singapore, I've never seen a picture of it. It looks like a nice place. There's a lot of big buildings there. Even though, like, the big buildings mean nothing, I would never probably get to go in any of them. They're probably offices or apartments. I'm going to say as lower. Fuck me. We got a pretty good score, though. 9? That's not bad. And don't say, oh, 9's a low score. You try it. You try it and see what happens. The Lockerbie bombing or the word vagina. So this one is pretty obvious to me. Obviously, everyone looks up vagina. I like the way they have a picture of a flower in the background. I think that's hilarious. However, let's take a wild guess. How high is vagina? I like to assume that people don't just look up the word vagina. They look up other terms for it. I'm going to say this is like 800,000. Good Lord. Hey, man. Whatever. Vagina or scented candles? Really, what's the difference? That's gross. That's gross. Why did I say that? Scented candles is lower. Yeah, no one gives a fuck about scented candles. Violin. I mean, no one cares about scented candles, but people will need to learn how to play violin. Like, well, maybe some people care about scented candles. Maybe there's like a community that collects scented candles, maybe. But violin is like an instrument. People need to look up how to play it. So, yeah, we're doing good. Billy Joel. This is one of these moments where I know this person's important, but I don't know who he is, guys. And I'm sorry. Higher? Is he important? Oh, it was tied. That was so close. The Sixth Sense. Maybe a decade ago, but it was an extremely popular movie. I think that's the guy who voices Sora, by the way, in Kingdom Hearts. I'm pretty sure that's him, which is very cool. I'm going to say lower. Yeah, okay. Maybe a decade ago. Converse has to be higher because Converse are shoes and people get crazy about shoes. Yeah, that's what I thought. ISIS. Oh god, this is the one I lose on probably because ISIS is obviously huge right now. It's obviously a big thing, but is it bigger than your shoes? I'm gonna say it's bigger than your shoes, and if it's not, I am ashamed of you. Alright, we're good. Girl with a pearl earring. This, at first I just saw the title and I was like, I don't know what this is, but then I see it must be some type of painting. But it's obviously not one that I know, so it's not an extremely popular one with the common folk. I know Mona Lisa. Yeah, that's where that ends. You know, it's not Starry Night, so it has to be lower. Much lower. Okay, we might be able to beat our alarm clock. Alarm clock has to be higher because everyone's trying to figure out how to set their alarm clock, how to figure out how to work it, where to get a good one that'll actually wake them up. This is going to be higher. How much higher? I don't know. I don't even know if it'll reach 100,000, but well, fuck me. That was 1,000,000. Holy hell. Thomas Edison. This is the guy I was thinking of, not Graham Bell. Thomas Edison, probably lower. He's the one who discovered the light bulb, right? Am I wrong? Let me know if I'm wrong. Yeah, he's lower. Okay. We're at 10 now. We're doing pretty good. Sailing. The SS Fat Guy. That's so funny. He's having a good time. I'm having a good time. I'm going to say sailing. Oh, it's so close. Because people probably look up sailing to figure out what they're doing. How many people go sailing? A lot. Probably lower. Oh, it was tied. Okay, so I would have won either way. I don't know how. I don't want to butcher what that says. Chichen Itza. It looks like a Mayan or Incan temple, something in South America. I'm going to say this is lower. Doesn't seem like something people will look up every day. Yeah, okay. But it was looked up quite a bit. Qatar. Man, where is this city? It's in another country. It's not in the United States. It's in the Middle East, I think, or Northern Africa. God, I feel so like I should know this. It's going to be higher though, I assume. Yeah, okay. This is an important city. Jose Mourinho. So this is concerning because they put him on here probably because he's a celebrity of some sort. But I don't know who he is, so I'm going to say lower. Shit. 13's pretty good though. Not a lot of people get higher than that. We'll do one more. Hinduism or Water Aid. So I think Water Aid is a charity. Hinduism is really low actually. Do we think Hinduism's higher than Water Aid? Yeah, probably. Periodic table is definitely going to be higher because everyone needs to look up their periodic tables all the freaking time. You remember them in high school, but you never remember them after that. You remember the first few, but the further you go away from high school, the more you forget. Higher. Fantastic. L. Rubius. So I don't know who this is, but he's got meme glasses on, which would say to me he's insanely popular. Probably not in America, but somewhere. And that would be an easy one for me because it seems like he'll probably be searched a lot if the periodic table wasn't over here with almost 3 million results. So I'm gonna say lower. Okay, that's good. Raging Bull, the movie. I really don't think a lot of people are looking up Raging Bull these days, but is that Robert De Niro? Is he in that movie? He's in that movie, right? Let me know. This is higher. Oh, it was close though. I'm getting risky. Golf is higher for sure because everyone, or not everyone, a lot of people play golf. I don't play golf, but a lot of people play golf and probably need to look up how to play it. That's my mindset. If you need to know how to do something, it's more likely to get looked up. That's why in your tags for your videos, a lot of times you'll put like, when you get to your specifics, you'll put certain things you specifically did in the video. So that way if people are looking up, oh, how do I beat so-and-so? Well, I beat so-and-so, so I can put that in the tags and people might be more likely to find it. Higher. All right, pretty good. Caitlyn Jenner. This has to be higher because this was a hot topic. I mean, it probably isn't now, but it was the month it happened that he had this exchange into the girl. So, but golf is such a like this is Caitlyn Jenner's pop culture. It's an event that happened. Golf is a persistent thing that is forever. But I'm gonna say Caitlyn Jenner's higher. It was close. I mean, it was exactly the same. Good Will Hunting. That's a movie. Probably gonna be lower because I don't think it's that new. Yeah, it has to be lower. Although I think that's supposed to be a really popular movie. Okay, so right now we have an interesting development because it's one movie. I think it's a movie. Yeah, that's a movie. Versus another movie. I know Psycho. I don't know Good Will Hunting really. I've heard his name, but I don't really know it. Psycho is extremely popular, obviously. It's the original slasher film. I'm going to say Psycho's more popular. Yes, okay, good. 12 Monkeys. Is this another movie? Guys, give me a break. It was weird. I'm technically a film student. I go to school for film, so that way I can make better YouTube videos actually. But I don't watch a lot of movies. I'm going to say lower. I don't know 12 Monkeys. Yeah, no one else does either. American Express, a type of credit card. People look it up all the time. Probably get scammed out of their minds by signing up for fake American Express cards. I'm going to say much, much higher. Yeah, 6 million. Okay. Obsessive compulsive disorder. So this is another thing everyone wants to look up to see if they have. If they have OCD, and everyone thinks they have OCD. And some people might, but a lot of people just have a general want to be cleanliness. Not everyone closes the door 4 or 5 times before they leave a room. Not that there's not different levels of OCD. You can be whoever you want and still have it, obviously, but I know a lot of people are looking it up to try to figure out if they in fact have it. But American Express has 6 million, and I think that's going to be hard to beat, so I'm going to say lower. Yeah, okay. I would imagine people look up OCD. So we know sailing's higher because we saw it earlier. It's about 25, 45, that's right. Horoscope. Now there are people that look up their daily horoscopes, and that's huge. That's a huge thing. People want to know how their days go. And even if you're not really into that thing, it is something like comforting and cool to see your horoscope. It's just like when you get a fortune at the end of the cookie, you always read it even though you know it's bullshit. So higher by a lot. Yes, okay. 7 million. Boca Juniors. So this is a soccer team, and I don't know soccer teams, but I know soccer teams are extremely popular. But is it more popular than 7 million? I wouldn't be surprised to see this at 20 million. Lower. Okay, good. Call of Duty has to be higher, right? Call of Duty's huge. Okay, good. We're doing good. We beat our high score, so no matter what, I'm happy with what we got. Michigan Stadium. Then Call of Duty? I doubt it, because even if you're trying to look up the stadium to figure out what's going on, or if you're a fan of Michigan, I don't see you looking it up that often, so lower. Yeah, it was much, much, much lower. Okay, Michigan Stadium versus the Shawnee earthquake. So I don't know what this is, and it looks like it's an older earthquake, which means it was a popular one. It has to be higher than Michigan Stadium because Michigan Stadium's so low. Oh, fuck. I overestimated you, earthquake. Well, that's okay. So higher and lower, pretty cool game. If you want to try it yourself, it'll be in the description below. God, that horse is fucking losing it. But that's all the time I got for this episode. Be sure to grab shiny in your day. Catch you guys next time. Peace.